Hey, this is Ryan with OptiMiser. I'm going to show you how to add health and safety items. So right now I've got a project open and I've got a couple energy savings items selected. I've got attic insulation selected and air sealing. So here I am in the wizard down on the package screen at the very bottom. To add health and safety items, you can first go to the safety pop-up, and this will give you access to the general safety improvements, moisture mitigation, and wiring issues and stuff like that. It also gives you a place to put in whatever kind of improvement you want in this other frame. And then down at the bottom, it gives you access to the CAS safety pop-up that looks like this. So this is where you do your heating and cooling systems and your general combustion zone testing. And then it also gives you access to the special appliance safety pop-up. So here's where we have a dryer venting one. This is one people search for, and I know it's a little hard to get to, but it is under this appliance CAS button under the safety pop-up. Okay, so if you're in here, let's use this dryer venting as an example. You don't actually have to use these checkboxes if you don't want to. These indicate whether the dryer is vented or not. So it's kind of indicating that a problem exists, and then there's an improvement off to the right. And that's the way all of these health and safety issues are set up. So I'm going to say, is it vented? No, it's not vented. And then I selected this improvement. You can see that this improvement has a parentheses NYSERDA next to it. Not everyone's going to see those issues. So some programs that are using HPXML need to have special measures that have these measure codes embedded in them in the database in order for those measures to show up. So if you're in a program and you're using HPXML to transfer information, and you will know if you are, you're submitting an HPXML file to some sort of portal, and you're getting pushback because you're not including your health and safety items. Chances are it's because you may not have the right version of OptiMiser. There may not be a measure code in there, or you may not be seeing them. Just give us a shout. Use the support@optimizerenergy.com address or send an issue report. We'd be happy to fix that for you very quickly, get you the right stuff, get you set up. By the way, for all users, we want to help you set up OptiMizer for your business. We want to put in your measures and costs the way you want them, set up the proposals the way you want them, including all the incentives and financing, so that you get the proposal out of the box the way that you want it. That's something that we do for everybody. Please let us know if you're struggling with that. We want to get on and help you get set up. And you can contact us again at support@optimizerenergy.com or use the in-tool issue report button. So in here on this safety add edit items dialog, this is a view into the database. I've got my standard measure above, and I've got my NYSERDA special measure below with its special measure code. This doesn't have any cost. I'm going to go ahead and add a cost there. One of the things in the current general release version of OptiMiser is that you'll see is that we, if you don't have any cost added to an item, then it's not going to be transferred over to the bid form or the external proposal sheet that you can use. So if you use that and you want to see those health and safety items, then you need to add some cost. It could be 1 cent or something. But in the next version of OptiMizer, it's coming out imminently. We've eliminated that restriction so that you can actually show them on the proposal with zero cost. So I've added that item. Let's see what other items I've got here. So I've got a moisture barrier item, an asbestos abatement item. Call that $100. Here on the general health and safety issue screen, I have another column here called fix. So this is something you can actually use this to indicate that you've already addressed that issue. That's completely optional. You don't have to use that. So if it's a recommendation or an observation about something in the house, you can leave that unchecked. If you've already done it, if you've already fixed it, you can check it. And as soon as I select something here, this use checkbox gets checked. So that means it's going to be included in your package. So I should be able to see this. If I go to the improvements tab where I can look at the details of my bid, and I go to costs, I I should be able to see this down here. Here's my health and safety items. There's one line, okay, in these tables, these internal tables that kind of lumps them together. And this lets you control your incentive. So if you're using incentives, so in this case I have a 10% rebate on an attic, insulation, and air sealing. I've got nothing down here for the health and safety items. Say I wanted to, there was a 100% rebate or something, I could put in that $200 incentive, and then that cost would be taken away as well. Okay, I'm going to leave that as a $200 item though. The other place to go, always a great idea to go, is to the bid form and the proposal. So on the bid form, you can see all of your items that are selected and their costs, including the incentives. So it's really a great way to get a detailed look at what's going on. And down here I see, here's my my health and safety items down here below. Okay, and then on my proposal, that's a similar, should be the same. It should be the same. Again, those descriptions you can edit in the database. You can remove that nice sort of word if you want to get that off your proposal. And then of course, so these you can print directly from here. That include your logo, whatever you want, the bid and the proposal form. What about in the homeowner report, the PDF report, which is the other key product? Let's open it up and check it out. Okay, so here I have the graphical report on the default settings. I'll scroll way down at the bottom. I have a health and safety section down here. I have CAS information, and then I have health and safety details. So everything else besides that CAS information shows up. Okay, so here's the moisture issue and the asbestos issue, and then my dryer actually shows up on my my CAS test results details sheet. So and then it just says that there's, it's unvented and there's action recommended. All right. As always, any questions, please shoot us an email at support@optimizerenergy.com or send an error report. Thanks.